Hello, welcome back for what I promise is the last video for this bathroom. A little bit of work being done today, a little bit of work done yesterday, but today hopefully it's done, finished. Well, I just remembered the doors, the barn doors are special order, so they will have to come back and do that, but to no fault of their own. So this color is called Ice Cube, obviously not the greatest example here of color, just because there's no lighting here. But anyway, kind of a grayish, bluish, really light though, because obviously this is a really small bathroom and we want it to feel as big as possible. So I think we left off with the grout and the floor having just been done. So obviously now all the drywall is finished. It's been sanded and painted and finished and trim. We did have to end up replacing this trim just because it cracked in a couple places behind. So anyway, but that's all done. And I like this kind of look, a little more modern, flat, no rounded edges, like this, personally, just me. But, and of course flat here. So that got painted yesterday and finished up nice and flat and painted and blah. So yeah, but a lot of progress is going to happen today. Like I said, I think everything but the doors. Here is the final product. It's actually done. All right, so kind of starting on this side, all the hardware's in. I love this kind of space-saving towel rack. Obviously 2 towels, much. And then you got, you know, something here that if you want to reach out and on the door, which by the way, this door is amazing. Check this out. Soft closing little feature. Nice. Obviously both of these move, so we think it probably makes more sense to do it this way. That way when the water is on and flowing, it's not, I didn't have the chance to turn the corner here and make it through here, but anyway, and then the vanity. You can see we're already living in this. And this was not possible before. This door would swing in this way, would kind of do this whole thing. There you go. And then this one was over here and it would move it the other way. So that to me is a huge win because that wasn't possible before. Then the little stool and the vanity. This took a couple extra days because this is called a center set mount or sink. So the original one we got had 3 because of hot and cold, and then the faucet itself. And then the second one we got had 2, but it said it was center. Anyway, whatever. It's done, and obviously we're now using it. The kids have loved having their bath back. But really happy. Obviously this like brushed nickel look goes along with all the fixtures and fittings and everything. And then, you know, the faucet, just everything matches now, which is really nice. Obviously new toilet, you hear. No leaking or running constantly, and then a little decor to kind of help if you knock down the toilet paper, you win a prize. It's a joke. And then really happy with this light. So let's show you kind of like a little it's like that, you know, newer Edison style, whatever. Same finish, looks really nice. And so really all we've got left here, and I'm not definitely going to do a whole episode on it, but the barn doors that will slide, they're on back order because that door and this door are the same size, but we are restricted by how far we can go on this side. I think this is like 30 inches or something, so there's going to be a little bit of overlap in here, but had to order those, and those were like, I think 2 weeks out or something like that. Thank you guys so much for coming along for the bathroom renovation. Thank goodness it's done and the kids get their bathroom back. All 4 of us were using our master bathroom and it was getting to be a little much. But do me a favor if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I do have another really big project coming up, like a 20 or 30 part series. It's gonna take about 3 months or so, I think, something like that. In order to get from like the very start of it to the very end of it. We're expanding our garage, putting a pantry in, putting a half bath back in, mud room, kind of a combination of things that we really would love to have in this house and just don't currently, and also a 3rd garage. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. But as a final note to this project, Pruitt Taylor with Taylor Design is the one that handled this renovation for us. He and I got connected through a mutual friend a little over a year ago, and I went and had lunch with him. Super awesome guy. One of the very few and rare contractors that you can find that will actually do what he says he's going to do in the time he says he's going to do it. And there's delays and stuff right now with materials and scheduling. I mean, I think they've got like 9 or 10 other jobs going on right now. So, you know, I'm still very understanding of, you know, scheduling and timing, logistics, all that type of stuff. But despite that, and despite a couple setbacks that we had with faucets and everything else went perfectly. And so if you're looking for someone, especially here in the metro Atlanta area, to do bathrooms, kitchens, kind of interior renovations, stuff like that, I mean, I think this work is beautiful and looks amazing now. And to me, there's like 2 or 3 different levels of renovation that you can go through. The super basic is where like you paint stuff, or you maybe replace a little bit of tile here or there, or something like that. A new vanity, stuff like. The middle grade is like a little more expensive, gets you probably like a complete gut job more or less. And then the top end is like you replace everything, you maybe expand upon the footprint, you move some plumbing, you make it kind of a different layout than what it was. In this 1972 house, or 1973, something like that, you're super limited on what you can do there. So they did and maximized as much, I mean, every inch in that bathroom to exactly what we wanted. So I will be sure to leave his contact information down in the description here so that you can go follow him. He's super active on Instagram, I know that much. And the work that they do, as you see, is just beautiful. Not ridiculously expensive, but certainly not the cheapest in town. I mean, you do get what you pay for, especially with tile work. So anyway, but thank you guys so much again for following along. Thank you to Truett and Jonathan and Ken, all the guys that came out and helped us out with this and got this done. Really, really do appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed this series, and I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. As far as this like renovation project, episodic type thing, is this good? Is this bad? Should we just try to do it all in one video? Like, what do you think? Because again, I'm still trying to figure out this whole thing, especially as it relates to projects around our house. So would love to hear from you in the comments and what you think about this content, but also, is this valuable? Are you gaining like any insight or knowledge, or even if you're a DIYer, you know, was there anything you learned from this? So thank you guys so much for following along. Again, hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.